Alrighty, folks. Today we don't have a mic because unfortunately it died. It's kind of shitty, but I'm inside a car, so there shouldn't be any rain. Or there is rain, but it's not like shouldn't be any noises that are too big. And today we are in the wonderful Food Basics parking lot in Hamilton, Ontario. If you know, you know. All the McMaster homies know the one I'm talking about. A lot of memories here. Last week I was talking to one of my best friends from back home, and we were just talking about like my experiences over the past year and stuff, because I've learned a lot about myself, as I think you guys have seen in these videos, or at least in the past week of me talking and stuff like that. I've had a lot of like clarity come into play, which is very nice. And through this, he made me like, we talked about the idea of kind of finding your people, and how based on my conversations that I had with him, he was just like, I can tell that you found your people and you found where you belong and stuff. And it just got me thinking, like, you really don't know where your people is going to come from. Like, you really, I know I keep saying it 6 years ago, you could have told me how my life was and I wouldn't believe you, but it's true. Like, you really find so many friendships and relationships in the weirdest places. Like, one of my best friends, I don't know if you watched this, but we met in a numerical methods class where we just learned that each other liked sports, and from there a friendship blossomed and he's become one of my best friends since then. Another guy I met, first day university, didn't talk to him for like 2 years, but all of a sudden we start hanging out a lot because we have a lot of mutual friends, and it's just like, okay, I never anticipated this to happen. And just kind of like stuff like that, where it's just like chance encounters. Relationships and friendships can come in a lot of different areas that you're just not expecting, which I think is really cool, because it kind of goes back to like the uncertainty that I was talking about in recent videos, where you just need to like kind of give in, because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if this person is going to become one of the most important people of your life, but you're not even taking a chance. You're just kind of letting things come to you. You're just kind of, the only way that you're going to be able to find your people, per se, is just by like shooting a bunch of shots, like getting the reps in, hanging out with a bunch of different people, learning what you value in friendships, learning what you value in relationships, learning how you can become a better friend, learning how you can become a better like roommate. It's all about experiences at the end of the day. Like, although you guys may have drastically different experiences, like, you're going to know, I feel like you know pretty quickly when you meet someone, like, okay, this is someone that I can see myself being friends with for the rest of my life, if not, yeah. There's nothing after the if not. I just thought I had something, whatever. And that's really cool. It's really cool to, I guess, think about the fact that like these can form on a random night. They can form like just going to the gym. They can form just like saying one compliment to a person, just being kind of like the best version of yourself, or at least as long as you're trying to be the best version of yourself. I feel like you're then going to find people that want you to be that want you to take those risks, that want you to get outside your comfort zone. It's so cool when you actually find your people, because you really do become kind of the best, not the best version of yourself, but you become a version of yourself that you actually want to be, that you like being, because you're surrounded by people that lift you up. You're surrounded by people that also challenge you a little bit. They challenge you to be better. They challenge you to, hey, go talk to that girl. Go to that industry night. They want the best for you, and that's a really good feeling to have, because even if they're like kind of like ribbing you for it and stuff like that. This past year, one of my buddies just constantly was just like, oh, you should go talk to her. You should go talk to her. And then he was right. Like, I did. And you should go talk to that person. You should go talk to that person. Like, and as annoying as it was, I really appreciate it, because it definitely made me more confident in myself. It made me develop into a version of myself that is comfortable just approaching people, and doesn't even need to be in terms of relationships, but just like going up and starting up a conversation with people. I think that's a skill that I've been able to kind of develop over the past year, and I'm really proud of it. And yeah, it's funny how, like, especially when it happens through mutual friends, it's really cool. Um, shout out, shout out, Jay Graycraft, who introduced me and my roommates, I was already very close with this whole new group of people that we were able to become great friends with and establish great relationships with. Have a great time with. Um, it's it's crazy what can happen when you actually like nurture your relationships and like nurture your friendships, not because you have anything to gain, but just because you actually like actively care about these people. And I know they always like, there's a cliche that the grass is greener where you water it, but it really is. It's a cliche for a reason. Like, it's crazy what happens when you actually like take the time to apply care to something, when you take the time to actually like give something the attention it deserves, give your friendships, give your relationships the attention they actually deserve. It's amazing how you develop an understanding of yourself, and you develop a deeper understanding of the person that you're in a relationship with, whether it be a friendship or a romantic relationship, really anything. When you actually take the time to devote attention to that, the relationship just becomes stronger. You guys learn more about each other. You guys learn what makes each other tick. You guys learn how to show up for each other. I feel like when you find your people, you really do want to nurture those relationships. And it's just unconscious at a point. Like, it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna do everything I can to see this person, even if it means like potentially driving like an hour out of my way to go see them, just because you haven't seen them in a while. Even if it means like, okay, you may be busy, but like taking like an hour out of your day just to like call them and see what's up. Like, it's really important to be able to do that, because it shows the other person how much you care. And if they are your people, they're probably gonna want to do the same, because they value the friendship as well. But yeah, like, finding your people is such a cool thing when it happens, because it really does catch you by surprise. Like, you're just like, I never thought that I'd find these such amazing people that make me a funnier version of myself, make me a happier version of myself, make me a more confident version of myself, while also like wanting to be around you. Like, it's not like you're the weak link and you're kind of dragging everyone down. It's more so like, you guys, when you find your people, you guys all work together to kind of make each other the best version of yourself. And I think that's a really cool concept. Like, obviously, I'm not sure if you guys have heard, but again, there's a cliche that's like, you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most often. And when that is your people, when that is the people that you love being around, life becomes amazing. The colors become brighter, the smells become smellier, I guess. I feel like your senses just become heightened, because you're just not so much at a state of like elation, but like, you're just in such a good place in life that you just feel so confident about everything, that everything's going to work out. And that really only, it can happen obviously when you haven't found your people, and like, if you've done the self-work and the mental work to discover more of yourself. But I feel like it just comes so much easier when you actually find your people. And friendships are awesome, man. You never know what can come of it. And like, especially when your friends still like surprise you sometimes, and like show you a side of themselves that you never even thought was there. It's really cool whenever that happens, because that's when you become like, not friends for life, but you know what I mean. Like, that's when you become extremely close, when you guys can just be comfortable with each other and just like show each other sides of yourself that you've never seen before. It's such a cool idea. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about making new friends, being in new situations, just opening yourself up. I'm going to be talking about that a lot on this. I realize just like kind of opening yourself up to new possibilities and just how cool it actually is to experience new friendships, try new things. Because I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are scared to do it, which don't get me wrong, I am absolutely scared whenever I'm like meeting new people or like trying new things. You're scared to embarrass yourself. You're scared to that the other people will not like you. You're scared that you're not going to be accepted and stuff. But I feel like so many people, you don't want to be stagnant. Being stagnant and feeling like you're in a limbo that you can't really go anywhere from might be the most annoying feeling that you can have, because just like you're not doing anything wrong. It's just life doesn't feel as fulfilling, you know? Like when you're with people that make you a better person, like I said, colors become brighter, more vibrant, smells become better smelling, food becomes tastier, everything becomes funnier. Like it's just such a great feeling whenever it happens. And yeah, you never know where the good friendships are going to come, but rest assured that once you find them, they won't leave. Like you'll have them the rest of your life. And I'm so incredibly grateful for all the friends that I've made throughout the years that I still keep in contact with to this day, because they've helped me through so much shit, and I couldn't be happier to call them my friends and to just show up for them and be grateful for them and want the best for them, because I know at the end of the day they want the best for me, and that's what you really want. All right, sorry to get all sappy at the end, but that's all I got. Yeah, love my friends. Friends are awesome. Maybe they're gonna come on the vids at some point. I don't know. We'll see. But hope you guys are having a great day whenever you're watching this. Maybe it's for dinner. Maybe it's for breakfast. Maybe you're just bored. Whatever. Love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.